Barbering is a large industry. It's a large industry, and it's money, but people are not seeing um, do I say the big view in it. In my opening barber shop now, you have lucky to have a barber. Okay, barber is fairly fine, cutting and getting clients. The day that barber leaves that place, and God so good, God so kind, God bless Baba. The Baba opens a shop next to you. Your business don't close because they did not come for your shop. They came for the Baba. Some hair shape. You will know they prayed for some herbs. They prayed like their parents prayed like Father. Then they go jail because of hell. If you cut celebrities' hair, someone that the hair is the market that is feeling.
Hello, my country people. How on a day? My name na Semosinachi and na How Market on top your #1 Ogbonge radio station, Broadstreet Radio. And today inside How Market, we don't carry one Ogbonge person come and he go give us Ogbonge information on top the business of barbering. Make I not talk too much because they know they do too much sermon for evening service. Him don dey inside the studio and as una don dey see him na the MD and the CEO of Barbease. His name na Ifeanyi Victor Eze. Oga Victor, you are welcome.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, sir.
See how the voice soft. Good morning, good. My country people now How Market be this. So Oga Victor don dey here. So Oga Victor, how you doing now?
I did fine. No, I did very good. I did all right.
Wow. Inside this economy, your voice still soft like this, like bread will just come out from me.
I don't enter. Soft for you. We dey drink water now, right?
Alright, my country people, as una know, say na Victor dey inside the studio with us this Ogbonge afternoon. And na the business of barbering na we wan discuss. But then before I continue on top this How Market, I wan tell una say the people, the brand wey sponsor this show na the Baronia Kitchen. The Baronia Kitchen dey for Adeniro Ogunsoya and then they sell confirmed food, breakfast, lunch, dinner. If you want am for takeaway, then go give you. If you want chop am for there, then go serve you. And if you want order, make them bring am come house. Of course, then go deliver am at your doorstep. Now the Baronia Kitchen, na them they sponsor this How Market edition. All right, welcome back to you, Mr. Victor.
Sir.
And so we know say na Baba you be. So but then how long you don dey inside this barbing business?
Well, I started since 2014.
2014.
Yeah, Northern Islands. 2014. But I started business proper in 2016.
Okay.
Because when I was learning, I didn't have in mind that I would do business
with it.
No. I was just learning for fun.
Wow.
So I didn't know how to do business with it until 2016. People even pushed me. So it wasn't like I just said I wanted to do business. I just had someone just say, you have this, start this, do something. That was how I started business, gradual.
Wow. So that means you just learn the skill for learning things.
Just for fun, that's all.
That person just with small ginger. Say, guy, alpha, then you now enter the business.
Simple. And we've been good.
That's you are 9 years in the business.
That should be 8 years.
8 years. Okay, 8 years in the business.
Yeah.
All right. And then you have, let's say like 2014, like 10 years experience because that's when you learned it. Okay, very good. Which training or certification you take do this your skill with?
Well, how it started?
Okay.
How I started, I was free and available in the house. I didn't have anything to do. I no get anything to do. My talk pigeon small.
All right.
I don't get anything to do. So person just tell me say, oh, then they run free vocational school around.
Okay.
So now it's not if you try to. Eh. So I say I struggle. Actually, organized by Lagos State, the women affair, things like that. So that's why I back go make inquiry. That's how we begin to learn.
Wow.
Because right from time they don't teach us is, say any little time we get little free time, make we use and take learn things.
Okay.
Learn things, no, not to waste time.
Mhm.
So I just why I just go. You say if it dey helpful, at least I even know how this clip pattern they work. Not be say you just enter shop. People they use your head, they play up and down. You know, even know it's they did.
Okay.
So that's how it starts.
Wow.
Don't push me go there.
Wow. This is very interesting. From just going to learn for fun,
Fun, oh.
you don't turn business.
Yeah, it was really fun. It was fun. Because it was if it was not fun, after class you run. But someone like me, while in training, when we close, we'll still stay out. Me in particular,
Okay.
I'll still stay outside school. We're cutting free hair for people. So I think that also helps me.
Okay, which now brings out the point, say, no be just to learn, be the thing, devoting time
Yeah,
to
yeah.
practice too. Now, another thing within inside. Okay, very good. Thank you for that background where you don't give us. And for those of you where they watch us, if you just dey join, now Victor Eze, the CEO of Barbease, now in the inside the studio. And then Victor, I want to ask you, how many haircut techniques will be available for the business of barbering?
Oh, yeah, there are several haircuts depending on client's
Okay.
desire. But for someone like me in particular, based on the experience and the trust people have for me,
Okay.
so when I just come and say, okay, just do what is good for me. In particular, when people say they want a particular haircut, is maybe someone that are not familiar with, or they've not seen something very good.
Okay.
They see something very good, they will not have option except they have a brand they are keeping, and this is their hairstyle.
It's that.
Yeah, but there are several haircuts, starting from fades, you want to call taper fades, the one we call afro here, some call it taper fade, though we have our African, or do I say Nigerian names for them.
For it, okay.
If you're somewhere in the US or so, what you will hear is 0, 1, 2. That's what people call 3-step.
Okay.
So they will tell you, they say, give me 0, 1, 2. 0 means skin, 1 the lower low cut, then the higher low cut, something like that. Or you might hear something like taper fade.
Okay.
You might hear skin fade, things like that. Different skin punk. Skin punk. Low cut, that one is the general name.
Yeah.
Look at that general name. But coming to someone like me now, they just come around. My own is, do you want to be fine? That's my question. They tell me, I want to barb, I want to barb. First I ask you questions. Do you want to keep your hair full? There's some questions I've asked to guide what I want to do.
Okay.
I'll be like, do you want to be fine? Person say, I say, okay, don't worry. Just don't worry, just observe and watch.
Wow.
And it turns out good. Fine. Except the person answers, okay, this is a particular style I want.
Okay.
Then we'll make sure we do it well.
Now,
So-
you get what you mentioned. You say you mentioned detailed. So I want to understand how detailed, like how long you they take do one, because detail na time you they talk about for here.
Yeah, sure.
So how long it they take you on normal on an average to cut one hair, so that those way one confirm say this guy sabi wetin they talk, they'll feel confirm.
It depends on hairstyle.
Okay.
Let's say the easiest hairstyles that can be fast to do is low cut.
Okay.
Just whereby the whole hair is equal and low trim. But still, it depends on how it is done again.
Yeah.
because the fact that it's local does not mean it cannot be special
Okay.
or different from the others. So average, let me say, 30 to 30, 45 minutes.
30 to 45 minutes on top one hair.
30 to 45, average.
My guy.
Average.
Now I understand the detailed way they talk for you.
Average. One thing is to cut hair, another thing is to line hair, and to line it properly. So line hair no easy. Yes, now. So line hair no easy.
That's why you are using like 30
So
to
line
45
hair
minutes to.
is calculation. You don't just blah. Especially in these days now that people are now very careful about hairline. Before what is concerned about hairline. Now everybody they shout hairline. Tell me, don't give me linear curve. Somebody did linear curve. No. So you cut hair first. Then you line. Lining takes time. Especially some people with beautiful head shape that you need to solve maths or some kind of equation
On top
so that you balance the line well, because some hair shape, hair structure, lining is very, very easy compared to some others. Some hair shape. You will know they prayed for some hair. They prayed like their parents prayed like Father.
Okay. So, now talking about head shape, do you also cut hair for females?
Sure. Yeah, that's why I said as long as it is haircut, bring it. And haircut. So
whether male or female.
as long as it's a haircut, bring it. To always find ways around. As long as it's a haircut. Haircut, hairstyling, you bring it.
All right. So now this question where you just answer, I go lead to another question where you don't bring up another question because you just stop say everything where you dey do for this barbing now to make sure the person will come back here once he look mirror he go smile say nah.
No man, why you look smile?
Okay,
you know, you just smile, you will come back.
oh, not just smiling. This person go come
And
back.
you will come back with somebody else. That's normal now.
Okay, so now on top customer relationship, how you dey take ensure say your customers then get utmost satisfaction and you go still maintain positive relationship? You know, say to get satisfaction for customers na one thing, to keep relationship na another thing. How you dey take bring these two together to keep people coming back to barb hair with you?
One virtue as human being, which is culture,
Yeah.
that we should have is patience.
Patience.
So if you are patient with people, you'll get the best out of them, and you have the time to also deliver your best. So first of all, you should have it at the back of your mind that you have to be patient with customers, and you have to be inquisitive. You need to ask questions,
Okay.
and to an extent, you need to be emotionally intelligent. Read people's body language. Not every customer like you asking them too much questions.
Okay.
So just pick out the important questions you need to ask. Once they tell you what they want to do, you can just ask, am I reducing the hair? Fine. Okay, how about your beard? For someone who has beards, how about your beards? Fine. So if you're someone who enjoys communication, and you can now start asking more questions. And you have to be polite now. I ain't go polite because your cutting hair does not make you be polite. So you can have an all-round good remark. So you have to be polite. So the person won't be happy. Even if it's someone that doesn't want to talk, if you're polite, the person will be willing to talk. So that's one thing.
So that means with patience.
Customer, patience.
And you mentioned intelligence.
You have to intelligence to observe your client to know if they want to talk.
Yeah.
Or they don't want to talk. So you know what to ask. And you need to ask questions.
Okay.
There are times I ask questions. I'm like, sorry. So the person doesn't feel about that. Sorry, should I? Because you need to ask questions. This is a hair. If you cut it off, you cannot replace it.
Exactly.
Then they go jail because of hair. If you cut celebrities' hair, someone like the hair is the market that is feeling. Imagine someone like maybe Dane Ridley or the rest of them. They're always appearing on
A particular style.
on screen, and their hair, their look is their market. You now spoil their hair. You can be arrested for it and you pay.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so we have now brought another issue up. Yeah. Yes. Now, have you ever encountered this kind of challenge, a kind of difficult challenge with a particular haircut? And if your answer is yes, how you think overcome the challenge?
A number now, we meet things for the first time.
Yes.
We meet things for the first time. My first time coming to this particular place. So when things come first, our first action should be, first of all, be calm.
Okay.
You don't put in anxiety. If you put in anxiety into work, you spoil everything. So if things come at first, you calm your mind down. Even if you don't have answers, at that point when you are calm, you start thinking answers, or answers might just locate you. So first of all, you have to be calm. That's what spoils many people. People are not gentle or calm. First of all, know what you're doing.
Yeah.
In whatever you're doing, you should know the basics. Knowing basics is the first thing.
Yeah.
So if you know your basic, you cannot know how to walk around other things. There is this hairstyle that they call belliam, actually called fade. People shouted belliam because one of England's player that cut it. So when I started shouting belliam, actually I've been doing that hair for long before even the hair started trending. Bellingham, I've been doing it for long. If you check my Instagram posts, right from even before 2020, say you'll see them on my Bellingham just started last year now. The haircut started trending last before 2020. You should see the post. You see the post on my. I've been doing the hair. So when the haircuts came out first, part of the challenge is there's a particular way to start. If you go beyond that level, there's a particular way you have to skin the level to. In fact, the skin part should not even be so much before you now start your fade. But if you take it too much, that's why some people will cut it to now look like cup, or they're carrying cap on their head. So the moment you go beyond that, it will not tell you now start having issues with blending. And what makes haircut fine is how well you blend hair, how well you blend and fade the hair. Fade, that is giving it different layers of hair, so it looks smooth. So that's what makes haircut fine. So if you start with being nervous, you spoil the work, and then you start speaking English.
Anybody don't come do haircuts for your side before where the person not get the satisfied this thing, and how they respond to you, and how you take
it's hard.
React.
It's hard because first of all, ask questions.
So that means for over 8 years now, you never enter this kind.
There have been situations, but particularly maybe not really haircuts.
Okay.
Or sorry for what I'm to say.
Okay.
If you are cutting a lady,
don't let them arrest you.
You will enjoy the moment because you will learn patience, you will learn tolerance, you learn, and that's also endurance and patience. Because they'll tell you I want my head low, at the same time you take it low, you hear the hair is going too low, and it says going too low. Okay, about rounding of your hair, take this hair a bit low. See, so it's left for you to do what is best and let the argument happen. But shall make sure the hair is fine. If the hair is fine, forget nothing will happen. No argument will happen. According to the lady, our thoughts are me and plenty female customers are thoughts now, and we are best friends. But see, fight. So if it's one that is a lecturer of English, you will hear English. I told you this one. Shall at the end make the hair fine, because She will not have mouth to talk.
Say the hair fine.
She will not have mouth to talk. She will not say, it's not me that said that you should do it like this. It's not. So that's part of the challenge that I faced so far.
Okay. This one now, on top these different hairstyles where you don't mention, do they attend any workshops or programs or conferences to upgrade your barbering skills?
No. Any conference or programs I know I've attended are business conference. Is how to run your business, not.
So there are no conferences or trainings for barbers?
We don't have proper structure for barbering. As good barbers, we're just trying to put ourselves in order and build a good system around it. Barbering is a large industry. It's a large industry, and it's money, but people are not seeing the do I say the big view in it, resources in it, because every young man, the average young man, needs to cut hair.
Yeah.
And he's not cutting the hair with granules or peanuts. Everybody wants to look good. So that means money is going out from their pockets. And if we calculate the number of people we have, man go to say, I'm going to barber. A woman too go to say, I'm going to barber. You don't hear man say, I'm going to my hairdresser.
That's possible.
Say, who do makeup? That's rare. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I'm going to barber. So
okay, so that means that for the meantime there is no proper structure.
So there's no proper
association of barbers or this that can actually...
There used to be, well, before there used to be association, the barber association. Those association, they control prices.
Okay.
That's when you go to the shop, you see that the price of the shop, the right then now, haircuts 15 naira, low cuts this, that's based on association. But that is for ordinary barbershops without standard. If you have standard, your price and structure will be different. Because it's not their price that you use to maintain your business. When you know what it costs you to maintain your business, you are going to that ordinary one. They don't have a conducive environment, no proper barber chair, broken fan, but no fan, no materials to cut hair, aftershave powder, they don't have. So you now compare those ones with a proper standard. But there used to be, but it has crashed. It's not as effective as before. And I don't think there are organizations ready to. Even vocational centers said they're not training proper barbers. They don't train barbers because we have access to enough barbers, good barbers. Because good barbers are really wanted. They are scarce. Good barbers are scarce. That's why if a guy finds a barber that cut his hair well, there's some people have been cutting for 10 years and they will not switch. During COVID, they will keep their hair. Or they can trek long distance to come and cut. I know. Though there's a particular one of my customer, and there is no one in Nigeria. During COVID, he would trek from wherever, from his far distance, down, because there was no transport, down to my place. But there was a time he trekked, he came down to my place, not just him and some other people. I didn't know there were people waiting for me in the shop to go and cut someone at a co-hotel. I didn't know. So when I got to the shop and I saw them, said they've been waiting for me, they've been trying to reach me. And we were doing COVID flex, trying to arrange food and the rest. Because during COVID I was actually working, they did not disturb me. If I stayed out of work, even customers would fight me. So it was my business because of where I was, my location. So getting there, I saw them. I had to beg. He checked on the file. But I'm going to a hotel to let me flex. So I had to apologize, begged him. So he went back home. And he came back again.
The next day?
Yes, they came back again. So people don't joke with barbers. Even ladies don't even joke with barbers.
Wow. Okay, so with this one now that we have also brought up another issue.
Hey.
How do you determine the cost of a particular haircut? Because we have mentioned that Before now, there used to be regulation. This is 15
Yeah.
naira. So now that everybody is now giving their own price based on their environment and what they are offering, how do you, as a barber, or how will a barber, I'm sure there are barbers who are watching this, and how will a barber determine the cost of a particular haircut?
Well, there's a normal standard price for haircuts for ordinary shops
Okay.
because they are already fighting with competitions. If they go higher, the customer has the option to go elsewhere.
Yeah.
But if you know what you're doing and you are doing it well,
Yeah.
and you know what it takes you to run and maintain your business, and looking at the fact that we are fighting with stability in our economy in Nigeria, market price at times affects costs of running, which will also affects costs of cutting hair or barbering activities. So if you know the things that you do, are particular now and are not normal. You're going to another shop and someone is cutting for 10 minutes. He has finished cutting your hair. And someone is coming to you and is cutting for 30, 45. It takes as long as 45 to 1 hour to cut a particular hair. You cannot, and you're doing a good job, not that you're doing rubbish and wasting time. So you don't expect to pay the same thing. So one thing I know is people appreciate value.
Okay, so before we continue with Barbease, Victor Eze, now Baronia Kitchen now in the sponsor this show we do right now, and Baronia Kitchen day for Adeniran Ogunsoya. Now let's go back to barb artists. You mentioned some of the things where they affect cost of barbing. Now this question now, I want bring them narrow them down to daily barbing business routine. Wetin be those challenges where barbing business they encounter in their day-to-day business running?
Challenges. Well, it's a common challenge for all businesses. Number one is power. Challenge for all businesses: power, lack of electricity. You're paying electricity bill. We still have to run generator.
Wow.
And now cost of fuel is now high. Now it's challenge enough. When NEPA take flight, you have to just beat, hey, Jesus. And cost of maintaining generator again. For generator here and there also needs its own maintenance.
Yeah, sure.
You buy oil. And the Lord be with you if you are buying local oil. If you buy good quality oil, cost of oil now, it's not beans. So, because there are a lot of challenge, the instability of the economy, whereby prices are not fixed.
Yeah.
Our economy directly and indirectly depends on external or foreign exchange and the rest, which affects. You go today, the price of what you're buying things, it's not the same thing when you go the next day.
Yeah.
For someone like me, I don't buy my things one. I buy them in bulk so that they can last me for a long time.
Okay.
A month, 2 months, 3 months. So let's assume I buy now and I'm going to market in 3 months time or 2 months time. The margin in price hike that I will see will be so much. So coming back to your business, you now have to look for ways to make it blend and make sure you're not frustrated. So, and challenge workers. It's difficult to work with people. It takes the grace of God to know how to work with people. So first of all, as owner of your business, you need to put your mind in order. Because if your mind is your business.
Yes.
If your mind is not in order, your business will not be in order. Your mind needs to be in order before your workers can also be in order. Not the worker go arrange your brain for you. You guys will arrange workers' brain. So committed workers and that's it, disciplined workers. But these days everybody want to make money. So even those who even want to work will learn to work before distraction of looking for faster route of money. So not that you're not making money.
They want it.
Funny enough, you're even making that. Some people even wearing suit and tie and everything, but
They want it fast.
they want it large,
Plenty.
big. They want it big, without much input.
Without much sweat.
Yeah. So it's scam world. So God be with them.
Wow. There is from one of these challenges you have mentioned, power and the cost of running generator. Is there anything that a barber needs to do in order to be not to be too dependent on this thing? Like, if there is anything like I know there are, before now we used to have clippers with cord, and I don't know if there is clippers without cord, that because things are going rechargeable. We have rechargeable cars, rechargeable fans, so that when there is no power, because this thing is charged, you can actually use it for the time being. Is there any provisions like that for barbers, so that for those who may not have the capacity to have two generators on standby, or those who may not have the capacity to always be on 24/7 NEPA power supply, what would you advise?
First of all, if you want to run a business, you have to be strong at that. First, you have to be strong at that, because just be ready for anything.
Okay.
Where you don't have your strength, start working towards getting strengths in that area. There's no excuse for failure. There's no excuse. But there are rechargeable clippers. There are rechargeable clippers. And they are very helpful. But rechargeable clipper will not do. His own job is just to cut. Rechargeable clipper will not give you comfort, will not give your customer comfort. Rechargeable clipper will not brighten your eyes.
Okay.
The number one reason for lights is total comfort. You need to brighten up the place. You need to see what you're doing. You need to see what you're doing. You need to power fan, air condition. You need to power them. Rechargeable clipper also go low. You need to charge them. So it's not just rechargeable clipper. Else you can't stand at the bridge and stand at the bridge.
Wow. So that means one has to be ready.
Yeah, you have to be ready
for bills when it comes to NEPA bill and generator running.
I wonder how some people cope. It's like some barbershops. I wonder how they cope, because even rent is not beans.
So
cost of rent is not reasonable.
Okay, and then you're talking about the environment. What would you advise anybody who's going into barbing or who is in barbing business to consider in making their environment conducive for people? Because one thing that can actually bring customers back is your environment. So how do you manage the sanity of your workplace, your tools, your equipment? How do you make them?
First of all, you're dealing with human beings. You're handling human beings. You're not handling. It's not a poultry you're running. It's not a pig farm you're running.
Yeah.
Even pig farms, you still have to do some cleaning. They will mess up. You do some cleaning. So you keep your place clean, tidy. Be clean first for yourself.
Okay.
Let's leave customer leave customer. For yourself, be clean.
Personal hygiene.
Yes, be clean. Will you not sit inside the shop when everybody is dirty? Be clean, be organized for yourself.
Okay, you mentioned appointments. Do they also book appointment with barbers?
I pity you.
Really?
I pity you. You don't mind yourself. If you're going to the hospital, you can book appointment. If you have a business, you book appointment. So somebody have said, if you want to know, let me give you small tips.
Okay.
I'm looking at here. Am I supposed to be looking here or looking at there?
Yeah, the camera right there.
I hope people see me. Let me give you small tips. If you want to know a good barber or a good barber shop, go to that place where people are crowded. It is where I'm not use where shit they know. Where sugar they, and that place ants they full.
Okay.
So you cannot expect to have a good haircut and you're going to a shop that is scanty. No. If you see the shop that is people are crowded, you cannot ask questions around. What did you do? So are they good? They might not be as good as, but for the fact that people are crowded there, that means that's one of the best or the best in that environment.
Okay.
So that's one tip to know a good barber shop. What am I missing out?
Is there
I just give tips on
tips? Yeah.
how to make a good barber shop.
Yeah, I was asking whether barbers whether we book appointments.
Okay, yes. We're talking about appointment. So going to a good shop, a shop that people are crowded, that you cannot start fighting for your space. People book appointments now. You can't just come into my place just like that. If you've not told me ahead, else you just wait for a very long hour. Although you still wait, even if you call, you wait for your little time, but it will not look like be the same as when you don't call
At all, and you just
at all.
into the shop.
Except you are lucky, which rarely happens. Rarely happens.
Wow.
That's some people have been cutting for years now, and they know that every time they come, they're always waiting. So don't go and think. It's not pride though. I'm sorry, but it's how our work is. We're actually very busy. We're always busy. Right. So you have to call, and sometimes you might be given a particular time, but depending on the schedule of the day, depending on the person, considering the person, you might have to ask, okay, what time is free for you? So from what time to what time? So you know that the person might say, okay, from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. or from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. So he has given you a duration of his free time. So you cannot pick a time that might be work. But you cannot ask, can this time, is this time okay for you also? So you can walk around that time so you don't wait for too long. Wow. So that's very, very advisable.
All right, before we end this session, I want to ask one final question.
Hey, question.
And it will be an advice. What advice would you give to anyone who is in the business of barbing, one, and those who are intending to join the industry?
First of all, do you like the field?
Okay.
You cannot desire to know more on what you don't like.
Okay.
If you like something, first of all, then that means there's a background interest. So feeding on that interest, you want to know more. So do you like the field, first of all? Then you should be willing to learn, be open to learning. Either you are the barber or you want to own a barber shop. If you want to own a barber shop, you do a lot of work. And just know that it's not a small shop you have. If it's a small shop, then you're ready to be frustrated. Yes, you're ready to be frustrated. You're ready to close down. I thought you're ready to do a very proper business, which is long term. That's when you can say you want to open a barber shop. You cannot barb. Forget about these shops you see. Most of them are running at loss because it's not easy to maintain. It's not easy to maintain a barber shop. Because you might open a barber shop now, lucky to have a barber. Okay, barber is fairly fine, cutting and getting clients. The day that barber leaves that place, and God so good, God so kind, God bless the barber. The barber opens a shop next to you. Your business don't close because they did not come for your shop. They came for the barber. Okay. So if the barber lives there and goes like to the next third street, or they will find the barber and go. It's not your shop. So that's what I'm saying. You need to be prepared and ready for proper long-term business. And I've talked about open to learning. And first of all, you are going into business. You need to hold your mind very well. Just know that you'll not be smiling. Forget about this one, be laughing here. There's no smile in business. You will not smile. You will learn a lot. People will show you pepe. Both customers, workers, the markets, the sun will show you pepe. Will show you pepe. And if you're already in the business, what you need to do is just go love what you do. There's a lot in barbering. People come from a very far distance to cut hair. If they are sure, there's some people that don't joke with their hair. They can go as far as There's some people that if your barber is not around, they will not touch their hair. They might not touch their hair for 4 or 5 months or so. There's the kind of relationship between barbers and customer. It's only God that knows. It's too strong. That is when you know that a man is committed. You will see a loyal man. Men don't cheat on barber. They might, but see barber. Don't try. You don't joke with barber.
Wow.
So if you're already in it, learn what you're doing well. Be open to more learning, and be humble. Most artisans, barber, skilled people, proud people. I want to cut my hair. I want to. Don't worry, I know what you want to do. No, let the customer express themselves, or the customer is trying to tell you that see this place, see this. Are you want to teach me my job? Are you the person's mind to know what the person wants? Be humble. Be humble. Be humble. Be respectful, and to an extent, be intelligent, so you can have intelligent customers.
Okay.
Yes, if you're intelligent, like you can blend into not doing claiming to know. If you don't know, be open to learning, and but be open to informations. Know what is happening around you. By so doing, you can build a good network of intelligent customers. And by so doing, you might start doing what is more than barbing, not just barbing. You're cutting hair, but they might not introduce you to. You might be introduced or exposed to what you can link to what you're doing, or so other opportunities. So be intelligent to an extent. Be humble. What again do I have to say? What again do I have? Treat people right. Treat your customers right, and treat your customer right. It's your business. Embrace it. Then I want to say something else. I don't know. So that's my advice. If you're just starting afresh, it's God that will be with you. The Lord is your strength. You're starting afresh. The Lord is your strength. Well, actually, I've had several trainees. One recently got a place just not close to me, not too far from my place.
Okay.
And where he learned from me, so he has to do well. So fair enough, he's doing well, though he got support. So if you have support, be calm and focus on your business. Don't choke more than things that don't concern you. Yes, don't focus. Don't mind your business. Know what you went there for. Face your business, and you will grow gradually. Growth is gradual. You cannot expect to be maybe like me within how many months. It's a long it's a long period of relationship, built relationship. There's some people that we've been to, and one way is people come is referral. A guy might be seeing your shop, you are doing good job, they will not go. But until somebody says something good or people say something good, then they'll start coming to refer. Treat people right, treat people with respect. And I think that's my best advice. Read books, read good books. You are doing business, so learn about business. Yeah. Learn about business. Read books on business. Know how to handle money. You need to know how to handle money. Don't trust anybody with your money. Yes. I used to think money is nothing. Money does not really count. No. But no. Don't trust people with your money. Respect money. Don't abuse money. Money is very, very important. Because you're working because of money.
Yeah, sure.
Even though what you're doing is you're not focusing on money.
Yeah, to solve
you want
problem.
to build.
Yeah.
You want to build and not focus on more. You still need money to build what you're building, and your path to building, you need money. So respect money. Money is very, very important, and a very big key. Know how to find good staff, learn to manage your staffs well, and treat them well. Let them feel lucky to have you, so that they can give in to an extent their best. They might not give you their all. They also have their life to live. They also want to blow. So it's your business. You are the one that will give you more of your energy. But treat your staff well. Make them happy to have you. Be a good person naturally. So that's what I have to say. I wish you well. I wish you luck. I wish you greatness.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Victor, for all of these insights you have given into the business of barbering. And so, for those of you that want to join the business of barbering,
Oh,
you can actually go back, watch and rewatch this video and get insight. And if you have questions, you can actually drop your questions at the comment section, and then we will take care of it and give you feedbacks and responses appropriately. All right. And for those of you who just they join us now, how market and the business of barbering. Now we just discuss finish with the MD and CEO of Barbease, Victor Eze. And in case you don't know who sponsored this program, now the Baronial Kitchen for Adeniro Ogunsoya, now them tanda for our back on top how market say Semo just the talk we go pay. And with this one, okay,
I think I want to say something.
all right,
Also, and my advice to people:
yes,
be build good relationship with those in your field,
okay,
doing the same thing, doing better.
okay,
The average, the set of best barbers in Nigeria, we actually talk. So I'm open to them, and they can, if I send the message to them also, they can easily respond. First of all, that's because to an extent, I'm also a very good barber. I'm very good at what I do. So we follow each other on Instagram and other platforms. So build good network, because growth especially is more of network.
yeah,
So it's not about what you have. What you have might vanish. It's who you have built good relationship with, because they will not die. We don't pray for death. So build good network with those in your field, those that have gone far. It shouldn't be locally. I have those I follow that will talk both locally, internationally. Okay, there's a time when I started having issues with, I do coloring, hair coloring. When I started having issues with coloring, it was someone in the US. That's one of the importance of social media.
yeah,
I met her on Instagram. She's a colorist, a beautician into coloring. So she was when I was asking some questions and started giving me some details. They say they'll be open to tell you and to learn from you. So build networks, build people internationally, so you can think far and think of greater ways to use what you have. So that's what I want to say. Build good network.
okay. So that means networking is part of how to be
Yeah, better in your business.
better in your business. So build networks, follow trends, and know what is trending, and then maintain a good relationship with the people who are doing the same business around you, because what goes around will surely come around. All right. Thank you very much once again, Mr. Victor. And on top this junction, we will close mouth on top this matter of barbering. If you have questions, and just send them to the comment section. Then if the questions reach to bring them back, because you get some questions where I no go fit answer because I don't be barber, we could definitely bring Mr. Victor back, make he come answer all of those questions on top another episode of How Market. But for today, make una enjoy on yourself. My name never change. Semo Sinachi, the Apostle Talkative. And remember, now the Baronial Kitchen, now them sponsor How Market. Make una get better day. Una bye bye.
In your face, all over the place.
Broadstreet Radio, your number one business radio.